right, with this West 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Manalfi, where we will be talking a lot about the potential for some strong to severe storms coming in Tuesday evening on into the day Wednesday. We've made those first warning weather days, meaning that there is the potential for some strong damaging winds, and certainly it's going to impact the outdoor activities. And again, if not careful, if some of these storms can develop, I'm not saying we're going to have a tornado, but there is a risk there. It's not as great as what we saw this weekend up in Marion County, but nonetheless, it is still there, and it's something that we're watching. Let me show you where the culprit is coming from. Good to have you here on a Monday night, as we're going to set up the entire work week here for you on into the weekend. We've got a lot of fast-moving weather systems this week. We've got one weather maker in Tuesday, Wednesday, then a couple of days of no weather, and then heading into the weekend, depending upon which model you like, there may be the risk for some more wet weather. So March has been beneficial for us in the rainfall department. However, it's come with a bit of a bang in the form of these strong to severe thunderstorms. It's not unusual to have strong to severe weather in March. In fact, we get our strongest tornadoes during the months of February and March, and of course we can get tornadoes any time of the year here in the Sunshine State. Not many states can say that. Texas is another one. Stacy, thank you. Martin, thank you. Diana Nuyorican, good to be back. Sammy Joy, Diane Durr, it's good to be back. Got to go on a cruise for 7 days in the Western Caribbean, for those of you that may have missed it. So we're back to work. Back to reality, back to life here, and all is good. It's good to be back too, by the way. And this is one of the things I love doing the most, by the way. Brian, Keller, Deborah, Elaine, Diana, Carla, Say. Let's get that going here. So here's a look now at our storm system, and what I'm going to do is see this little spin. Well, as this spin curves around this way, it's going to pull in some moisture overhead, and I'm going to show you what's going to be happening here. Look at that, multiple lines of thunderstorms. Not unusual with spring upper lows, and where we can get into trouble is that as this dips down to the south, the center of the storm may go here, but you can see the banding that's going on. These bands will cross the peninsula, and that's when we can get into trouble. I'm going to show you some of the computer models now. They're not all on the same page, but they're getting there. GTEB, Genesis, John, good evening. Billy, Albert, and you guys know my motto, sharing is caring. The more people we can reach by you guys sharing these Facebook Live posts, the more people we can put in the weather know. And on a stretch like this, I would want my friends to know when the wet active weather is coming in. So most of Tuesday, just to clarify here, does look good. Geely, Nancy, Milton, Arena, Wes, the first thing I got when I came home was all these folks sending me these videos from Ocala, and I do appreciate the good folks up there in Marion County for sending all of those videos over the weekend there, because it was a mess and it could have been a lot worse. But there's 7 o'clock, there's 8 o'clock. See the storms coming up through the attractions. Hopefully it will be past the evening commute. Thank you, Sammy. Appreciate you. Feel short. It's good to be back. So there's the first line. Watch what happens here, though, between 9 and 10. A big line of storms gets developing and then starts to get a kick to the east. There's 9:30. There's 10. There's 11. There's 11:30. There's midnight. And then there's 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. moving offshore. That's not it. You may think it's over. Then the actual front arrives on Wednesday, and we still may have the chance for a few strong to severe storms favoring the eastern side of the Florida Peninsula. Now, that's just one model, and this particular model is the quickest of them all, and it has a couple of pretty substantial rainfall bands that line up with this particular model's run. It looks like that. Now, I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to show you the European computer model here. Faith, good to have you here. I hear you. Bobby Driscoll, tell Miss Emerson I said hi. John Hanson, Diane Cormier, Douglas Finn. Doug certainly looks that way. Here's the Euro. The Euro is just a little bit slower. There's your storms. Kind of rolling in 3:30, 4:30 in the morning, and then coming ashore. More of a Wednesday deal with the Euro. I'm not sure that I buy that, but it's something that we're going to be watching. And then here's the GFS. Let me show this run. GFS, nice little band of storms right there. 10-11 in the evening. And crossing up towards Ocala, unfortunately, of all the places. Headed over towards Palm Coast, Daytona Beach, 4 a.m. And then a little bit of a breather there Wednesday, and then another little line right there over Orlando, heading back towards the coast. So multiple scenarios being depicted by different models here. But I think we're going to be able to truly begin to iron this one out by the time we get through tomorrow morning, just in time for tomorrow night. Fruitland Park will definitely get a lot of rain and wind. Lisa Wallace, good to have you there. Suzanne Slater, hello to you. Diane, see, this is why we do these. This is why we want you to follow these Facebook Lives. Share this information so that your friends will start following and they can get these updates. Terry Lottie has popped in. So the Euro, not as aggressive as the first model that I showed you, the graph, but still decent rain. Favoring the western side of the peninsula. Then, here you go. There's the GFS. A nice swath of 1 to 2 inches across a good chunk of central Florida. NOAA Weather Radio. You know that's right. So there's a look at that. So let's get into some of the specifics now. We are calling it a weather warning day for Tuesday night on into Wednesday. Lisa Ponder, good to have you there. Jay Wilkins, Marion Zacone, Cruz was good. Thank you, Sarah from Ocala. Good to have you there. Terrell Tootle, good evening to you. Cruz was fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. So again, when we call it a first warning weather day, it means strong to severe weather is likely to impact your family. It means that there may be some dangerous impacts. We're still assessing the situation. Stephanie, well said. Gina, good to have you there. Cindy Stisser, good to have you there. We just want you to just pay attention. Keep watching, whether it's on Facebook Live or if it's on the West 2 weather app. These are all good things. Lindsay, so sorry to hear that. Hope the insurance will cover it for you. Palm Bay should have some weather as well, Sam. And I think this one will come across the entire area. That's correct, Juan. Suzanne, the risk is there, but it's low. Not as high as I think over the weekend, but we're still going to assess this and see how things play out. All right. So here's the deal. Here's what we have. The entire area by tomorrow night will be under an isolated risk for some severe storms. And what does that mean? What is a marginal or isolated risk for severe storms mean? It means that there may be 1 or 2 severe storms. One of them could potentially produce a tornado. I think the tornado risk for now is greater on the west coast than it is through the interior. Thank you, Lily. Appreciate you. More concerned about the winds. For those of you wanting to know the tornado threat, 2%. It's low, but it's there. John Hanson beginning tomorrow evening, from about 7 p.m. on along the west coast through Wednesday. Tara Lynn Tootle, glad to hear you're healing. Danelle got hit pretty good. Diane, you may have some more issues with wind again here, so stay weather alert beginning tomorrow evening. All right, strong winds, severe winds, a medium threat for both. Tornado threat is low. Hail threat is low. And then as we work our way into Wednesday, with their front finally crossing the peninsula, you can see that severe threat is isolated, but still across a good chunk of central Florida. There you go. And pretty much the same impacts. We're looking at the same Wednesday afternoon pack. Strong winds, severe winds, medium, hail threat's low. Tornado threat for me is low as of right now. Now, if perchance the cold upper core itself were to, see that little, so if I do it this way, watch this. There's a little tight area. This is some very cold air aloft. If for some chance this were able to come further to the south, the hail concerns would go up. But the forecast is to drag it back over central and north Georgia. That would be far enough away to keep the worst of the hail threat, northern Florida, or up to Georgia. But we'll see. We'll have to assess this once again come tomorrow morning, once we get into the 24-hour window leading up to everything. Now, forecast highs for tomorrow, looking like this. 484, that's correct. Actually, I have an image somebody was talking about. Give me 1 second. This is going to look weird for a second. Most recently created, maybe? Hang on 1 sec. Still working on this. Bear with me. Sorry about that. Trying to find that one graphic. Still looking, bear with me, hold on. Oh yeah, here it is. This is the one I wanted to show everybody. Okay, so someone was asking about a tornado. Shoot, where'd that go? Oh yeah, here it is. All right, let me load this in here for you real quick. All right, sorry about that. Back, there it is. So this is the Marion County tornado, right there, 7:45 to 8:20. About a 35-minute on-the-ground tornado. Had an EF1 with winds of 110 miles an hour. The path length, very impressive now, 26.6 miles. Led to major tree damage. There was some building damage in and around Marion County. So just to kind of recap that for those of you. Welcome back. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Vicki. I am Sharon Cochran. Tomorrow, look, Lake County is going to have some storms in the evening. No doubt about that. Give me 1 second. All right. So here's the timeline again. So most of Tuesday looks good. Isolated showers will pop up. And then we start getting to like 7, 8, 9 o'clock. That's when the severe weather threat may start to begin. That's what we're going to be watching. We'll watch that severe threat as well Wednesday afternoon. And then should clear out from west east during the late afternoon on Wednesday. So we've declared both Tuesday night and Wednesday first warning weather days. First warning weather days because of the risk for some strong damaging winds and the isolated risk for a tornado. So things that we're going to be watching. So Tuesday evening, think right around sunset along the west coast. and then maybe 11 or 12 through the interior, and then 1, 2 a.m. along the East Coast. Deirdre? Ooh, is she okay, Deirdre? Vicky Hill. I did good, yes. Sam's Club, Diane, good to have you there. Marianne Zacone and Tom Perry. That's true, Tom. That's well said. All right, so I'm gonna take you through our graph model one more time. So the morning, noon are fine. 5 o'clock still fine. There's 7 and 8. Here come the storms up from the south. Big line starts coming together along Interstate 75 and 9. Donna Noor, good to have you there. Donna, I hope I said your last name correct. Noor. I'm going to go with Noor. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, but not the. Oh snap! What happened? What happened over there, Deirdre? All right, so we go from 9. Heavy rain coming right up the I-4 corridor. And then the main line, 11 o'clock to land, Orlando, Kissimmee. 12 o'clock up and down I-4. Again, we'll be here all night. Thank you, Donna. Maria Baldridge, good evening to you. Good evening to you, Mary. And then you can see 2 a.m. Showers and storms move offshore. Then on Wednesday, we may get some more development. That's something else that we will be watching. So there you go. I believe it, Deirdre. Midnight if you're along I-4, correct. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. So. All right, and then here's a look at tomorrow. Upper 70s, low 80s. Blows on through. Donna, good to have you. Coffee, yes. Stephen Pashana, Jake Morrell. There it is. All right, so there's the Euro, showers and storms. Coming across Wednesday, clearing out Thursday. Thursday's looking good. All right. Again, highs tomorrow look like this. 70s north and east, 80s south and west. We got a break Thursday and Friday. Here comes another front on Saturday. Cold front approaches, another round of rain. There's showers. And a little spoke of energy brings some more rain on Sunday. Jill Lehman. Jill, good to have you up in the house tonight, Jill. Jill, we're talking about our risk for severe storms here. Tuesday night, Wednesday, and then renegade showers and storms both Saturday and Sunday. All right, let's take a look at that 7-day again. There you go. Tuesday, 82. Wednesday, also 82. Thursday for St. Patty's Day, 84. Friday, 87. Saturday, 87, Sunday, 87, and Monday, 82. There you go, 82 degrees, not bad. All right, let's take a look at the weather around the good old U.S. of A. Temps looking like this. No, 2 separate storm systems, 2 separate pieces of energy, Brian. Terlin Toodle. Yes, looks like it's going to be as well on Tuesday. So maybe not as strong as that initial shot, but it's something that we're monitoring. There you go. Beverly, it hadn't been dry, but this rain is helping with our fire season, that's for sure. All right, there it is. Washington 52, Buffalo 46. There's a look at Billings. Coming in at 56, LA at 64, Bangor, Maine at 34, and still a decent amount of snow on the ground for March, for sure. Out west, upper Midwest, Great Lakes, West Virginia through New England. Pretty good snow. Now temperatures around the country. Seabeers Garcia, appreciate you. There you go, Tara Lynn. Thank you, Mary Richard. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's pretty warm. There's Point Barrow, 5 below. Fort Ross, 19 below. Baker Lake, 13 below. And here we are, the middle of the month of March. Hello. Fort Nelson is at 12. Minneapolis, 38. St. Louis at 63. Darlene Mize has popped in. Good to have you there, Miss Mize. 52 in Washington. 82 in Monterrey, Mexico. Kingston, 81. San Juan, 78. Panama City, 81. La Paz, Bolivia, 43. Sao Paulo, 70. Punta Arenas coming in at 46. You are welcome, Diane. Jane Teresa, good to have you in the house. Cape Town is at 61. Madagascar, 64. Luanda, 81. Niamey, 84. Look at Rabat, Morocco. Big storm system overhead now. 50 degrees there. 48 in Cairo. Chile in Ankara and Moscow and over towards Kyiv. There's a look at Berlin, 45. Oslo, 25. Surgut, 4 below. Astana, 5 above. Bratsk, 9 below. New Delhi is at 70. Yakutsk at 15 below. Beijing, 41. Seoul, Korea, 41. Sapporo, 32. Manila and Ho Chi Minh City coming in at 82. Jakarta, 79. Down under, quite warm. Alice Springs at 90. Broome at 88. And Hobart Airport now. First few days of fall coming in the 60s. 59 in Christchurch and 75 in Auckland. So there you have it. All right, one more time. There's looking at our developing storm system. Tracking that. As it pulls to the east, we'll see some developing storms and some moderate to heavy rain as it pulls that moisture off of the Gulf of Mexico. Here's a look at our graph model. Most of Tuesday is quiet. We get into the evening, and there you have it. Showers and storms. First line comes through over at 2, and then Wednesday afternoon could be another quick little round of a few strong to severe storms, something that we will be monitoring for sure. All right, gang, let me wrap it up here with a look at the 7-day. Linda, I did. Thank you so much for asking. There you go. Vicky, don't forget to share. Donna Bates and Elias Rodriguez. Angel Oponte. We need the rain. We're still behind in a few areas. There you go. 82, 82, 84, 87, 87, 87, and 82. So spring breakers will have a decent day tomorrow. And then by the evening, things will change. Tuesday night, Thursday and Friday, not bad. And then a few more showers heading into the weekend, and then drying out once again on Monday. All right, gang, I'm going to rock and roll, make some updates. You guys have a wonderful night, as always. Appreciate you popping in. Stay with us for tomorrow night. I'll give you the update on any active weather that may be moving on in. And, of course, in the morning as well, just look for those tweets on social media, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. All right, guys, stay safe. Thanks for popping in. It's good to be back and good to be talking with you. And I'll see you tonight at 10 and 11 with some updated model info, and then right back here tomorrow night on Facebook Live.